Welcome back to our final match of day 2 here at the Alfa Las Vegas Open from the Rio All Suites Hotel in Las Vegas. And it's Darren Appleton and Carlo BIADO breaking off. And it looks like it's going to be Darren who wins the leg, so we'll break off. It's 2 races to 4, and if we're level after 2 sets, we will go to a shootout. We saw one in our last match. It's 10 ball, early 10s count, but not on the break. Cool shot, of course. And calling the shots with me in the booth, Mr. George Teixeira.
Hello, Mark. Hello for everybody out there. What a match. The Black Tiger and Dynamite Darren.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one.
Yeah, Darren looking better and better as he plays more pool and falls back in love with the game, as he was telling you.
Yeah.
I stole that from you, didn't I?
That's, you steal all you want. You didn't steal anything. It's public knowledge now. You can have whatever you want, George.
But Carlo, of course, his very first opening tournament in Arizona was second to Fedor Gorst. He's only played 1 tournament this year, I believe.
Yeah, I think he went back to Philippines for a little while with his wife and family. Great player to watch, though.
Yeah. This is the 3rd round match. Carlo had a bye, and then he defeated Mohamed Al-Muhanna 4-0 and 4-2, some straight sets. Darren, on the other hand, had a bye, and then defeated Duan Quoc Wang 4-3, lost the 2nd set 2-4, and won the shootout 4-3.
I'm glad you said his final opponents or his last opponent, because I didn't want to say it. A Vietnamese guy.
A Vietnamese guy. Yeah. Height Fargo plays well.
Yeah, I remember the guy.
So just by what I just saw on the score sheet and stuff tells me Darren Dynamite Appleton is in form again.
Yeah,
but
good to see.
This man right here.
Hall of Famer, of course, wasn't he?
Yes, Hall of Famer in 2017, I believe, yeah. 2008 World 10-ball champion, 2012 World 9-ball champion. Daryl hosts so many titles, and he's just...
I was going to say, George, we've only got about an hour and a half. You haven't got time to read all these titles
No,
out.
I'm not going to read any more than that. I'm going to let you do the rest. He's from your neck of the woods, isn't he?
Well, he's from he's from England. He's from very north England. He's from very near to the same place as Kelly Fisher, actually.
Okay. What a guy. He used to do some boxing, didn't he?
It looks like he did. It looks like he lost most of them.
You better hope he doesn't listen to this, or he might knock it on your door. Darren is quite the character. I just straightforward.
Oh, he says that's exactly what people are like from where up north in England. They say what they like and they like what they say. There's a great battle going on next to us. Shane Van Bonen against the young sensation Eric Roberts. Shane took the first set 4-3 and he's 2-1 up in the second. But I tell you, it's a struggle. This youngster is playing well. He's playing some great safety as well.
We've seen this in this open tournament. We've had a couple of youngsters, juniors.
Now, is he going to kick this in? He's going to kick this in?
Oh, he's going to 1 rail. That's right. Perfect.
Oh, beautifully played.
Those are tough shots.
Spinning.
Those are tough shots, especially when it's that far away from the rail.
That was a terrific shot. Typical Filipino shot, right?
Well,
great kickers.
I think it's a typical great shot is what that is.
Yeah. So he's going to have to get a lot of draw on this.
Right.
Or is he going to run into it?
He just might run into the 10.
Yeah, maybe.
But he doesn't like to run into balls, so he just might. Oh, there he just went right around the 10.
Wow.
He said 10 ball this, and he went right around it.
Nice. Now, I've got a feeling this is going to be a quick match.
Well, both players are not deliberate, let's put it that way. They have a flow to their game. They have a nice rhythm to their game. And if they get comfortable, things go very fast.
Yeah. Well, this is certainly a quick rack to open with. Darren scratched on the break. Carlo BIADO said thank you very much. And in it goes. First rack. advantage. Carlo BIADO.
And you can see the players' Fargo right next to their name. The little numbers, 817 for BIADO, 783 for Appleton.
Just want to ask you a little question, George. What's your view on when the cue ball is still rolling, but you're not allowed to take the balls out of the pocket while the ball's still rolling, but it's obviously not going anywhere near a pocket? What's your view on that?
It's a formality. You should let it roll to a stop. Are we trying to save that much time? You're going to save 2 seconds, 3 seconds?
Time is precious. You can't get time
It
back.
is, but
You add all those 2 seconds up, the amount of pool we watch. You imagine how many racks a day we watch. You put them all
Well,
together, that's about a minute and a half a day we're losing.
I think it's worth watching. It's just like you know, when you give your opponent the last shot because you got straight in. How many of those are missed sometimes?
I know, I'd never do that.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Okay, so I just not let the cue ball come to a rest. That way nothing crazy can happen or any questions.
Fair enough.
That's just me. That's my opinion.
Rack number 2. The Black Tiger breaking off, kills the cue ball, gets kicked around. Has
Ball
he
on the
made a
break?
ball?
I
He
don't-
hasn't made a
I
ball.
don't think so. 4-6.
And look at this, one over the corner, over
Nice
the
cut
side. He
shot.
can snick this in. Finest of cuts, but he can make it. Where's the 2 ball, George? There it is
Two
by
balls
the
right
10.
next to the 10.
Oh,
It's a
love to
carom.
carom it.
If he wants, if he so desires.
I'm not sure if he can hold the cue ball enough, though.
Well, he's got 60 seconds here, so he will probably take a look at exactly what he wants to do. He can hold the cue ball. He can hit that with inside English, hit the side rail, bottom rail, and come up. Oh, he didn't even try to cut that in.
Not
He played
interested.
safety all the way.
Wow.
Not interested. I thought that was an opportunity.
That did surprise me. Perhaps
Well,
it was further past the point
It
of
could
cutting.
be. Yeah, he's the one that's at the table.
Yeah.
On the screen, it looks like it might have gone, but I used the correct word. I said might. Might have gone.
You played safe as well.
Yeah, on my iPad. Yeah.
Oh, that's a rare miss.
Yeah, but look what he's going to end up with. Well, he missed the whole ball.
He missed
Sorry.
the ball.
So he's going to end up with ball in hand.
Yeah, he's
there
gonna,
in
I
his-
wouldn't mind ball in hand from here, look.
No.
Looking at the 3 ball there, he wants the cue ball in the centre of the table, about there. That's fine. He's logged that in his memory. So
I wonder if
leave
he's
yourself.
thinking. Oh, I see. He's just weighing out his options. And
Yeah.
His options are run out.
Yeah, he left himself an angle to get that back into the centre of the table for the 3.
Just above the 5 there.
There.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Darren. He's even
Yeah, he makes our job
he's
easy.
doing that job for us.
That's right. Folks, this Alfa Las Vegas Open is part of the CueSports International Expo, which also includes the BCA World Championships, USA National Championships, players all over the world and all over the country here in Las Vegas. 5,000 to 6,000 players. Also home to the Predator World 10-Ball Championship coming up right after this tournament. It's been raised to 128 invited players. The new Alfa Las Vegas Women's Open. And now, for the first time, a Pro Carom 3-cushion championship.
Yeah, I went and had a look at the tables today and the arena. It looks absolutely fantastic in Miranda Suite. It looks incredible. They've done a great job.
I need to go by and look at the finished product. I saw when they were putting the tables up. Really
Yeah.
spaced far apart.
Yes, lots of room.
Yeah.
You know,
lots of room.
carom is a completely different game to pool, and it's viewed differently in as much as, you know, they're real stars, these carom players, and they wear waistcoats and they're properly dressed, and the tables have to be perfect. They send their own crew over from Korea to stream it. Oh, that was a really good shot with a bridge. See, Darren comes from a snooker background. Used to using the rest, as we call it. It's called the bridge over here. Great technique, Darren. was a great player back in the 2000s. He's won almost everything the game's got to offer. Even started his own pool tour. And do you know an interesting fact, George? Darren Appleton actually invented the spot shot. It was slightly different. He organised the Darren Appleton tour. I forget the name of it, but he actually invented the spot shot. So if you've got anyone to blame, if you don't like it, blame Darren Appleton.
He'll love that because, as we all know, there are some that love it and some that just don't.
Yeah, he potted that ball into the wrong part of the pocket there, which has meant he's ended up a little bit closer to this than he wanted to. But another great shot with a bridge. Now just this 10 ball to level it up at 1 rack each. So if this 10 ball goes in, we're going to just go away for just a couple of minutes, but we'll be back. We're 1-0. We are back at the Rio All Suites Hotel here in Las Vegas. Darren Appleton to break off. First set race to 4, and there'll be another one to follow. Breaking from the side, making the 9 in the corner. Nice shape on the 1 as well. 2 out in the open by the 10. So this is a chance. 4 is a little bit funny though. I call that an Elton John. It's a little bit funny.
Oh. Sir Elton John, isn't it?
It is Sir Elton John, yeah.
Yeah.
And we have Dame Alison Fisher now as well, of course, was honoured in the Queen's Honours list.
Wow.
With an OBE, I think, or an MBE, member of the British Empire, for her services to sport, and she certainly deserves that.
Darren shooting this 2 ball. He's got to come up for the 3. Nice shot there. He's going to come right by the 4 ball. Nice for the 3. And what will he do with the 4? Will he settle for that 4-8 combo?
I think he's got to from here, George. Oh, they could come back for the bank.
Yeah.
There you go. That's where he wants it.
Good call there. Yeah, as bank shots go, those bank shots to the side pocket are.
I think he's actually, he might have to hit this a bit harder to straighten it up now.
He
He's
came
won
down.
the banks at Derby City before. He's not a bad,
No, he
he's
came
not a
down
bad
too
straight
far.
pool player either.
He came back too far.
You don't think he can straighten this up?
He's gonna have to.
Can't he
It's a
play the one
maybe.
off the 2 rails here?
It's a maybe to straighten that ball up.
No,
Yeah, I didn't
safety.
think so. Yeah.
Once
Nice,
again.
nice.
Oh, nice, nice.
If you
baby.
can do that, I'd rather do that than try to bank that ball.
John Mora in action. He's taken the first set against Ellis Brown, 4-0, and he's 1-0 up in the second. Eklund Kachi is playing another great young prospect, Robbie Capito. Kachi 2-0 up in that one. Back to this one. BIADO in a little bit of a pickle, you could say. Calling the corner, just in case. I will say hi to Tony Robles. I know he's up in his room. He's not feeling too well, which he should have been doing this match with you, George, but he was feeling a little bit bad. So he's going to take some rest, but he'll be back tomorrow.
Feel better, Tony?
'2004 BCA World Champion.
Tony Robles. Quite the straight pool player.
Yeah, very well known in the New York area, where he ran a league for the Predator League, actually, for many years. 20 years, I think he said, something like that.
Quite a while.
A lot of history in the game. Very, very knowledgeable guy, Tony Robles.
I'm sure you guys in the chat will appreciate having him here. He'll be with us tomorrow.
I'm going to let you two guys have a go, and I'm going to sit and listen to you for a change.
Oh, there you go.
So watch Darren's eyes on that on the 6 ball. You see that? It's a big discussion all the time. Probably the biggest discussion in pool. Which ball do you look at last?
I've seen that. In fact, I think you posted that on Facebook, and
Yeah,
I
many
gave you a
people
response.
have.
Yeah.
Many people have.
Look at this. It's still rolling. He's okay.
Wow, it's so quick, this table. So he can just draw this back slightly. He's got just the slightest of angles to get out from the rail. He's going to go 2-1 ahead then. Carlo BIADO, slight favourite. If you go by the Fargos.
34 points.
Carlo BIADO, of course, he's reigning US champion. And that's coming up very soon, I believe, isn't it? Is that in April?
You know, the 9-ball?
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure.
I think it is. I think it's due. I think we've got the World Pool Championships coming up next in London, or Milton Keynes, and then we've got the US Open. So here we go. Dynamite looking to explode them balls all over the table. Make one in a pocket somewhere and kill that cue ball dead in the center of the table. That's the plan.
Uh-oh.
Caught it. Oh, where's it? Oh, he needs some help. He needs some help. He needs some help.
Oh.
Oh, he's got it.
If he catches that of the rail, it spins into the pocket. That was a close one.
Well, he made the 1. Now, can he get through to the 2? Well, he got the edge of it. There's a distinct edge here, George.
He's got, yeah. Actually, I'm looking right down. He doesn't have an edge.
Yeah, they just showed the camera angle. They just showed right behind it. Well, he's looking to bank it. Sorry, looking to push it, is he?
It's a long way away.
I'd love that camera angle back again where it was directly behind the cue ball and the 2. I'd like to see that.
Yeah, Bretton's standing just perfect for that.
Yeah, he's pushed.
Yeah, it looked like the 6 ball had the whole 2 ball. It was deceiving because I was looking right down the line of that. From that corner to the 2 ball is about where I'm sitting in line with the pocket. Just a little off, not much.
Torsten Horman in action against Corey Jewell. What a great match that is. Torsten won the first set 4-1, and he's 3-2 down in the second. Oscar Dominguez is playing Jovan Bustamante. Jovan took the first set 4-1, and they're heel in the second.
Oh, wow. I was watching part of that. Jovan made a fantastic jump shot for a combo on the 10.
And listen to this. Mieszko Fortunski took the first set against Ko Pin Yi 4-0, and they're 2-all in the second. And Kang Lee lost his first set against Steve Holland 4-1, and they're 1-all in their second set. Nothing more for you at the moment. Oh.
Well,
look
Mark,
at this.
I don't know what happened, but my iPad's down, internet-wise. Meanwhile, Carlo long shot here. This can follow in pretty easy, especially on the slick table. He went rail first. Nicely done.
Well, he's got no shot on the 3, though. I think he's hooked himself.
I think he does have a shot. It is extremely tight.
Another score for you. Jonas Salto Comino, who actually beat Shane Van Bonen yesterday, took the first set against Daniel Schneider, and he's 3-2 up in the second. And Mika Immonen took the first set 4-1 against Wojtek Szewczak.
It's funny because I kind of liked Daniel in that match against Jonas. They're close.
Yeah, he's on the hill now, Jonas, to take it 2-0. Meanwhile, Darren has got his problems. Going to come between the 4 and the 10 here, is he? Might even make this. What a great shot that is. Brilliant.
Did you say he had a kicking school of pool? Or was that Jason Shaw?
Sorry, ask me again.
Did you say they had a kicking school or a kicking video?
No.
Okay, I thought you had mentioned that earlier.
No, I mentioned that Alex Laley had been teaching the Moscone Cup team kicking and safety.
Okay.
I think that was one you fell asleep during my monologue.
I just remembered the kicking, and I thought you mentioned Jason. I didn't remember Alex Lilly being
Another
mentioned.
intelligent shot. Another intelligent shot there. Didn't risk it.
Will he go 2 rails underneath the 4 ball here and try to slide that cue ball over by the 10-5? Or is he going to? Yeah, he's going to. That looks like what he's going to do. Oh, he went the other way. Got the other side of it, and he might be paying a price. Well, maybe not. What would you do here, Mark? I'm going to try to get the cue ball right there behind the 9 where he just aimed at. Come off the top. 3 rails and kind of tuck it in
4 ball
right
behind
there.
the 10, yeah.
He's not going to tuck quite in, but he found cover. Good cover too.
Yeah, high percentage, great blockers over that side, isn't there? Look, you'd have to be so unfortunate not to get
a safety
cover there, yeah.
Well, good hit, no reward.
Yeah, this is a Darren Appleton special. He loves these thin One's down the rail. Shane Van Boning, 1 set up and 2-1 up against young Eric Roberts. Nicely played, well controlled. Well, a little bit. That's okay. It's got a little bit of work to do here, though, to get on that 6 ball. He's drawing to this back rail and up again. This is a lot of power in this. Oh, how good did he hit that? Brilliant.
Well, he's perfect to go to a 3-1 lead over Carlo.
Yeah, he's got himself out of a couple of little difficult situations in this run. Hasn't been in prime position, but he is now. Just drop this in, drag it in. Oh, he's going rail as well, using the rail. Keep that stroke going. Oh, he got hold of that.
Yeah, but not anything that he's going to worry about.
So 2-2, and we'll be back with you in just a couple. That's really nice, that. Darren Appleton walking back into the arena and getting a round of applause. Or perhaps it wasn't for him.
It was for the end of the match over there between Miško Fortunski and Koping Chung.
And who won it, do we know?
I don't. You were the one that was watching that.
So Darren breaking off. And sorry, guys, just before we went to the break, I did say it was 2-2. I was just wanted to use that because it rhymed with we'll
2
be back.
minutes.
Yeah, we'll be back in
2
two.
minutes, yeah.
So it's actually 3-1. Darren on the hill. He's made a ball. Now then, how's it looking? What do you think to this one, George?
Well, it looks pretty good for Darren here. This 3-ball and going to the 4. He's got to get up where he's up above that a little bit. And he's going to play the combo.
Yeah, called it already. Now, where's the 4 going to go, though? It's going to come over to
off
the right.
the 8 towards. It's probably going to hit the 5. And if it does that, he'll have a straight-in shot.
That would be perfect. Bounce the cue ball out off the rail.
Cue ball will have to go to the rail and back out a little bit because he's got just a hint of an angle that takes him towards the rail with the cue ball after he hits the 4. Oh, it went the other way. It had more angle than we thought.
Well, this
than
is
I
another Darren Appleton special.
Down the rail cuts.
Yeah.
5-ball comes down as you just saw him take a look at it. He'll just go straight across the table for the 5 in the lower left-hand corner.
Just watch his cue, how he plays this. Watch this. Just a very small backswing, but still pushes through the ball. He told me that's the secret to playing them. That's how he likes to play them. He's right up there with the best of them when it comes to those shots. Sky Woodward, another great executioner of that shot. Now he's in good stroke. Another similar shot down the rail.
It shows very nice. Very, very well. Very pure, you might say. Does he have enough to follow down for the 9? Oh, yeah, he does. Hint of inside, and over he goes for the 9-ball.
Another result to bring you. Skylar Woodward has beaten Robbie Capito 4-1, 4-1. And he goes through to play Roman Hebler, who was our first match of yesterday. The first match on the TV table.
Against Max Epperly, his twin.
It was, yes.
Remember?
And in it goes. First set.
To Darren
Appleton.
Appleton. There you go.
He's looking in fine form, isn't he?
He is. Very fine form. Thing about these 2 sets to 4 is Carlo BIADO will be breaking the ball since Darren broke the first set, won the lag and broke the first set. Now Darren will have the option, if it goes to a shootout, to shoot first and pick the side of which to shoot from. Carlo, on the other hand, since he lost the lag, will break the second set. And now, losing the first, needs to win the second set to send it to a shootout.
Lovely arena here. You see all those seat covers, George? I put all them on.
Yes,
well,
I know
a lot
you
of
did.
them.
I know you did.
And you didn't even offer to help me. You just stood there talking to me with a cup of coffee in your hand. Okay, here we go.
I don't know what to say to that.
Carlo to break. Sorry, would be a start.
Oh, cue ball. No, cue ball.
You're retired, I know. 10 ball tracking towards that right hand.
I have no response, folks.
Well, look at this. 1 off the 10. Kick it. 1 off the 10. He's got to call it, surely.
Maybe I should just say I don't do windows. I don't do seat covers.
Windows? Where did windows come from?
Just a saying. Just a saying. I hear a housekeeper and she says, I don't do windows.
Oh, yeah, I get it. So he's thinning this.
To find cover behind the 6-3. I think he's left an opening.
I think he has, you know, and I think this goes.
Yeah, he cuts it in to the right side. Goes 2 rails right into the 8. Should give him shape on the, if he hits the 8, should give him shape on the deuce by coming down by the 5-9.
Do you think he's going to play it?
I think so.
I think he's going to go hook behind the ball. He can't be playing this, surely. Yeah.
He just
behind the
banked
8.
it straight down. There you go. I thought he might play that. He can be aggressive sometimes.
Now Darren will be getting his air rush out here, I think.
Darren is a Predator player, and as is Carlo BIADO.
Calls it. And he might even go into the 2 here, depending how he hits it. Might even make the 4 here, George, as well. I'm going to call that one as well.
Okay, but what's he calling?
Extension.
Good call.
Well, he hit the 2, but didn't get anywhere near with the 1. Well, he's left a half a chance, but I think he's just ruined the combo when he nudged into the 2 ball there. I don't think it's on anymore.
For those of you that aren't familiar with the setup here, the small numbers next to the players' names are their Fargo rate. BIADO an 817, Appleton is 783.
Attention, please.
Yeah, let's not forget our timekeeper who sits there, works very hard as well, has to concentrate as hard as the players, as hard as us. Of course, the guys cleaning the balls here after every rack. Every single set of balls on all 14 tables are swapped out after every match. Now, is he going to get behind the 7 here? Oh, no, he's not. He's come the other way. He's going to get behind the 4-8. If it runs, is it going to run? Well, he's got cover behind the 5, maybe. He's left the window. He does windows. Your cleaner might not, but he does. Now, if he goes for this, he's going to hit the 7. So maybe he won't play it either. Maybe he'll play in behind the 7, George.
Just might.
Oh, he's gone for it.
It's a two-way shot. It's a good two-way shot.
Where's the cue ball?
He's fine. Behind the 5.
Right behind the 5. Jump cue may come out again here. Not an easy kick, I don't think. It's a bit of a long jump.
Yeah, he's got to keep the ball in the
Needs
air
to
a
be
long
Bob
time.
Beeman here. Was he a great long jumper from the US?
I couldn't tell you.
I know Jesse Owens was a great runner of yours. You had a great long, wow, that was a long jump. Well, he wants this to bounce again, and he might end up behind the 5 if it runs. Is it going to run? No.
Into the 5.
Well, you could say that's safe.
Yes, but that cue ball is going to travel behind the 3. It's a natural shot.
Yeah, got the 9 to hold the 1 ball more or less where it is now.
Oh, no, you're just going to leave it there. Not going to bother trying to come up. That's a nice kick and stick there for Darren.
Here's a great match for tomorrow morning. Not on the stream table, I don't think, but Amalia Matas, who defeated Woo Jin Lee earlier on, is going to be playing Shane Van Boning. What about that? Are you listening to me, George?
Yes, I was just trying to think of what to say. You asked me what do I think about that, and I was trying to give you an answer. I'm just not quick on my feet right now. I think that'll be a great experience for her, and Amalia Matas, who is from Spain.
I will just say this.
He was beat by a Spaniard earlier.
Exactly.
So that's where I was going with that. Do you know what matas means?
No.
Mata means to kill. Matar
Ooh.
is to kill in Spanish. So,
Well,
is
I
she a
don't want her to
bullfighter?
kill him.
So
I just want to see a good match.
Well, basically what her name means is Amalia Killer.
Oh, great. Like a filler.
There you go, like a filler. Like the filler killer.
Same in German. Well, what does he do here? Can he combo it? He's very thin, isn't it? He's called it. He's calling the 4-ball.
He's really taking a good look at this.
Yeah,
He'd be
it's
drawing
very
this
thin.
ball. Yeah, he's
Very thin.
to avoid the 4. Use
Now
his
then,
speed.
where's the cue ball? Where's the
That's gonna
2-ball?
hit the 7.
Wow. Well, look at this. 7 in the side off the 10.
No. Well, actually, maybe. The 10 ball is hanging up over the pocket to block it in.
Yeah.
Or to, knock it in. I think he's going to play safe against the 7. Off the deuce to the 7, to the rail to the 7, like that. Yeah.
I just like calling crazy shots, George.
Oh no, there was merit in your call. It was there. If he wants to be aggressive, he just felt this was a lot safer and higher percentage. And that's going to roll right over to open it up for Carlo. Then cut on the deuce, get on to 3, and from there, it opens up. The 10 is in a, I guess, precarious place. I don't think it goes in the side. It's close. Caught the 5, and I was going to say it didn't hurt him, but it did. It rolled right back, and as you say, tree-topped him.
Danny Olsen doing well. The man from Colorado, 4-3. He won the first against Lian Hento from Singapore, and they're 2-2 in the second. And Aloysius Shap has beaten the young Finn.
All ball fouls, so he has to be careful not to hit the 5 with the cue stick, and he didn't. Now he's got to do something with his 5 ball. Run it into the 8, but he'll chance making that if he tries to get the cue ball behind the 9. Will he? He's going to play it in the corner. I would consider cross side. I don't know about the corner, but the 10 has part of it. The 10 ball has part of it. That's right. You're right.
He's playing the 8. No, he's not.
He's playing safety.
Safe. Oh, what a great
look
effort.
what he's
What a
just done
great
to the
shot
10.
that. What a great shot that
now
is.
He's positioned the 10 for the side pocket.
Sorry, George, just wanted to say Aloysius Yap has beaten the young Finn, Riku Rompinen. He's beaten him 4-0 and 4-3, the guy that beat Sky Woodward yesterday. But he's still in, of course. He will go to the loser side.
All right, Carlo will take over here. This is the first game of the second set. So watch this man right here go on a rampage.
The way his little ring finger moves.
When he gets rolling, he is so smooth, so at ease around the table.
What about drawing? He's going to just pot this 6 and then play the 7-10.
He'll come straight over for it, just like that.
Yeah. So rather a long first rack. Lots of safety. But in it goes. So 1-0. Carlo BIADO. What's happening in the chat, George?
That was a long game. What's happening in the chat? Well, my iPad's down, so there's a lot of talk about Filler and Shane's Fargos. Filler is higher. Filler is not here at this tournament.
Yeah. Chose to.
I believe Filler is a point higher than Shane. They trade places because if you're in Fargo, you'll see your Fargo change from day to day sometimes by a point one way or the other. Up a point one day, down a point the next.
Yeah, we've got Fargo in the building here represented. Yep. Mike Page and Steve Ernst are here, the guys that invented it. They actually are from Fargo. I didn't realise that was a place, but yeah, it's a place.
I want to give a shout out to Denny Sutherland.
Hey, Great guy, good player.
Yeah, he's over there in the booth all day.
Naikoi, I saw him earlier on. He plays tonight against Sanjin Perlovanovic. What a great game that will be.
Pelovanovic is a heck of an up-and-coming player.
Yeah, he just won the a Euro Tour.
Yeah. Yeah, very young player also. I think he's like 21 too, or is he under 20?
He's got everything, that kid.
Yeah. Well, we watched a very strong player when we watched Victor Stalinsky this morning, or was it this morning or yesterday?
It was this
It
morning.
was this morning, the first match.
Yeah, against Conrad.
Yeah, when he defeated Conrad Yashushin.
Well, little story to follow on from that. Who was it that come up to me and said, oh, I know who it was. He come up to me and said, he stormed over to our table, the table that they were playing at immediately after that loss, because he had to go and play a match straight afterwards. And he won 4-0, 4-0 in about 20 minutes or something like that. Conrad. Still going well. He's a lovely kid, Conrad, as well.
Yeah, both of them. The whole Polish team.
Yeah.
Mishko with a bit of a temper, but well behaved at the table.
Yeah, he won't be happy. He's just been beaten.
Oh, he did lose that match.
Yeah, I think I saw he lost that. I'm pretty sure he did. Omar Al-Shaheen lost to Jungling Chang. 4-2, 4-1. That's a strong performance.
And
Very strong performance.
Someone that worked with us in Wisconsin just said hello. That's not here today. Mr. D'Souza.
Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy. I actually done a little bit of commentary with him at the Andy Mercer.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Got invited into the booth by... My memory's going, you know.
That's why they're sending you back to England.
By Constantine. By Constantine.
Uh-huh.
No, they won't even have me in England. I've got to go to Thailand.
That's right, Thailand. You're going to go to Thailand. Well, he's got a great angle to get up for this 9 and then come down for this 10 ball and take a 2-0 lead over Darren Appleton. And this will be a heck of a shootout. This will be one. It will. Who would you take in a shootout between these two guys? I don't know that you could pick a winner.
I haven't really seen Carlo practice it. I've seen Darren practice it.
I believe he lost a shootout to Roland in Tucson. I don't know if it was a shootout or not, but I know he lost the match.
He lost, and in it goes, and we're going to a break. Be back soon.
And we are back. Carlo BIADO to break, leading 2-0 in the second set. He did drop the first, 4-1, as you see on your screen there on the bottom left. This is the Alfa Las Vegas Open. We are at the Rio All Suites Hotel and Casino. And we do have thousands of pool players. The 10 ball on the break. No, it's going to stay up.
Oh,
and look at this
dear,
bank
look
shot
at
he has
this.
on the 1.
Oh, dear. Scratches his head. And how many times did we see that 10 ball go to that bottom right-hand corner yesterday? I think we counted about 5 combos in that 10 ball in this bottom right-hand corner throughout the day.
This is tricky. This is tricky.
What, because it might be in the way, the 6 ball, is it?
I think he has room to make it, but he's over the 9.
Yeah.
So will he play the ball to make it, or he didn't call the 10, so he's playing the 1?
He's playing the 1 ball. I think that was easier than trying to play that. Now he might play it. Would you reckon or not?
No, he'll make the 2 ball get on the 3.
Oh, sorry, I'm thinking that was the 2 over the side. I'm sorry.
He might play shape on the 4, which is at the bottom rail there, to play the 4-10 combo off the 3.
Wants to miss the. Oh, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Even better. Now he can just
right.
run this straight in.
That's right.
Well, it's going to be 2-1, I think. Can he miss the 9? I think he can.
I think so. I think it's going to come right towards the 4. He's good. He's good.
He's good. So it's going to be an early 10. In it goes. Round of applause from the audience, and there's still quite a few in here, George.
Yes, he's hanging in. These races to 4, you're never out. Winter break format, these guys.
And I've just spotted another great game for tomorrow. Tyler Steyer will be playing Alex Pagulayan. What a great game that would be.
Tyler Steyer and Alex Pagulayan, you said?
Yeah. We're going to start seeing some huge matchups.
Is Steyer ready for Pagulayan?
I think so. I think he's more ready now than he's been before.
You were talking about him earlier. You said you talked to him and he felt like he was playing some really good pool. Is that what you told me?
Yeah. He's, I think he's, I'm not saying this is the only reason because he's always been working hard, but he's got his fiancée over here now. She's working with Predator. She's up there actually living together, and I can say this because that's what they've told me. They're actually living together now. They're very happy. They've both got the same goals in life. There goes that 10 ball over that corner pocket again. Sorry, yep. So I think he's in a good place mentally. He's very happy. He's practicing harder than ever. He's a very, very determined young man, and he's got a goal, and he's going for it, and he's got the backing of Margaret Fefilova as well. Both very, very solid, good heads on their shoulders, and they've got a plan, and they're working towards it, and they're not letting anything get in their way. And I think that's a dangerous tool to have.
Okay. Back to this. Is he going to make that 10 ball and call a push? No, he's not going to. He's going to leave the 10 ball there.
I'm surprised
Dangerous
he didn't
shot.
pot the 10.
So am I. He
Well,
left the last 10 ball there, and look what happened. An easy
well,
win
is
for
he going
for Darren.
He can surely play this, can't he? Or not?
Play the 10?
Yeah, he's called the 10. No, he hasn't. What is he? He's waving his cue. He's like a samurai. I don't know what he's called, to be honest. We'll soon find out. He has. He's called the 10. He's called the 10. He's got the 10. What a shot. He's even having a laugh with the audience.
Well, you'd be happy, too, if he made that 10 ball. Because if he misses it, he probably sells it out.
Tremendous shot.
Tremendous. It was.
So, well, he didn't call it.
Oh.
I wondered why I saw the shot clock moving. He didn't call it.
How would you shoot that shot and not call it?
He called the one in the corner. Called the one in the corner. It's been a long day, George.
Attention, please.
I'm still shaking my head. Don't know. Can't question Darren.
Wow. A strange little pattern of play that was. I got really excited then, George.
Yeah, I thought he made a great shot on the 10 ball, and then to find out he did not call it, he called the 1 instead.
Oh, that's well controlled.
I can't for the life of me figure out
why he'd call the 1 and not the 10.
Well, if he hits the rail with the 1 ball, it's probably going to go. But
yeah, I just thought the pace he played it at. Anyway, he's in trouble here.
He's at the table. I'm sitting in the booth.
And it's the 10 ball again, look, that's coming, that's causing the problem.
I saw someone on Facebook post one time. He says, "Those that can't play commentate."
Yeah, absolutely right. He's jumping this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, it's all going wrong. Screws the butt back on the air rush. Got over the ball, no problem. But look at the 1. But ball in hand, it's not a problem.
I marked that up for Darren on my score sheet. So I thought he'd called the 10 ball.
I hope you've brought an eraser with you, George.
This is an ink. I don't erase anything. I scratch it out.
Oh, he cut it short there. Timed it perfectly with the shot clock.
Well, when that shot clock starts beeping, I think it's 5 seconds or 6. Yeah.
5, yeah. Changes colour at 10, as you can see on your screens, and then starts beeping at 5.
Mm-hmm. Nice smooth drawback, perfectly controlled. A shot that a lot of players have had problems with on this low humidity table.
Oh, perfect. Are we going to finish the day with a shootout? It's looking like Carlo is going to be on the hill after this. I'm going to leave you with it, George. I'm just going to have a little look around the scores around the room. And bring you up to date.
There's not much to see. I can just say that there's 4 balls left on the table, and Carlos seems to be in complete control. Cuba will be coming up a little bit to the right of where it is now. Or he might come up and shoot it in the other corner. Yep. Just because of the way it laid that way, he just comes up the rail a little bit instead of having to pound it off the side. Rail.
Oh, Kang Lee going well. He's already through to the next round, and he will play Wojtek Szewczak from Poland. And Mika Imanen's just been beaten. Sorry, that's who beat him. Wojtek Szewczak beat Mika.
There's another Hall of Famer that is finding his way back to in stroke.
Yeah, player of the decade.
Mm-hmm.
Terrific player, Mika, in his day. And he's a bit like Darren, really. He's rekindled his love for the game.
Exactly.
So we're going to go 3-1 on the hill. In it goes.
Round of applause for Carlo, 3-1.
Let's have a little chat about the best player of all time. Give us your top 3. I'll make it easy.
3?
Top 3.
I
And
don't-
also you guys in the chat, you can let us know
I don't
as
know
well.
top 3 players. Best player of all time. Efren Reyes. Earl Strickland.
Mm-hmm.
Who do I want for a third? Who do I want for a third? I don't think I have a third.
Carlo BIADO sat there, getting up, chalking the cue,
How could you? Well,
playing with a...
I'm going to have to throw Shane Van Boning in there.
wow. Good call.
I mean, he's been tearing things up for the last 10, 15 years.
Mika or Darren, would you put them anywhere near it?
Mika, Darren.
Top 10?
Yeah. Oh, top 10, definitely. Buddy Hall. Let me see. A couple more names.
Tom Cruise was pretty good in Color of Money.
Yeah, the problem was they gave him a real cue and he couldn't make 3 balls in a row. I don't know if he can play or not.
Wasn't that Keith McCready
Well, one of
playing
the
his
things,
shots?
I don't know about Keith McCready. I will say one of the players that Efren named as one of the best players he's played was Mike Siegel.
Yeah, I've heard that name
Um,
many times mentioned in that conversation.
mhm. I've never given that much thought. That's the first time I've ever been asked that question. And I'm surprised I came up with 3 names.
We will be back tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Nice little safe there. Well, he's left the combo here. Now then, how are you playing this, George? Are you going to go for the combo here? Going to call the 5? I think you have to, don't you?
No, I think I would kick this ball out of there and try to stick the cue ball right where the 1 is.
You're not afraid of the scratch in the corner off
No,
the 5?
I think the 5 takes care of that. The 5 will stop it.
He's looking.
He's going to go rail first and try to call the 5. That's a smart shot. I never even considered that. That's a very smart shot.
Oh, played it lovely, but he's lost the 1 slightly. I think he can
Well.
still cut this back. Another safety, not taking any chances, keep the pressure on Darren. That's a great shot, perfect weight. So he's going to play this. We've seen this shot a few times. Oh, he's got to hit this well. Just before the side pocket. A little bit of left English. Oh, he's caught it perfectly. Now then, well, he hasn't left an easy shot, but it's an easy safety, I think, George.
He's got a shot. He does have a good safety behind the 4 there. Would you consider playing the 1 off the 10?
No. I would be playing thin off the 1 and taking the cue ball up behind the 3-7 somewhere. Oh, he's going to run out of time. He's already used his extension. He has to be quick. Oh, he's played. He's cut it in. What a shot. It's kind of forced into that, I think.
I saw him looking at that, and I just thought, that is extremely aggressive. And he just came with a shot there. He says, I want this set.
What does he do with the 4? What does he do with the 4? Bank it. Oh, well, he's taking his eye off that.
No, what he did with the 3 was amazing. He made sure he did not follow it in so he can do something with the 4 now.
Clever.
Let's see if we read that right.
You think he's enough?
He's bringing the cue ball back towards the 4, right at it. So he thought. Or not.
Does it bank, George?
No, I don't know if I was going to say he can come off the side of the 4 into the 9, but no, there's no room. Does it bank? No. He's calling the 9 ball.
He's being very aggressive, isn't he?
Extremely. Oh, with the right speed, that 4 ball might end up in the middle of the. Oh, he
Very
two-railed
attacking.
it.
Wow, that's clever. Just in case. What a clever shot that.
That's
Very
2.
smart shot.
The word you used, clever, was 2 shots. That rail first shot on that combo, on the 5 ball.
Yeah.
And that one right there.
Yeah,
And
terrific shot.
The 2-railer. Yeah, that one right there. It's a 2-rail kick out of the top there, right at it. If he comes in short, he goes in off the 9 and scratches her off the 4. He's got to come to the right side of the 4.
Well, didn't hit it the way he wanted to hit it, and he's left this up.
And these 4 balls.
Ladies and gentlemen.
To go to a shootout.
Yeah. It's looking that way, George, isn't it?
Yeah, I just wonder on this 9-10, will he go rail first on the 9 and come around for position on the 10 for the same pocket? He's got to make this one first. Now, does he try to leave it on the rail or come off the rail to go rail first?
I think he's got to get on the rail, hasn't he?
He might not be able to make it if he leaves the cue ball on the rail.
Well, he hasn't got an extension left, so he's got to make up his mind pretty quick. You need at least 10 seconds to actually play the shot.
He's coming back for the bank.
Well, he might even be on this, you know, into the corner. Can he cut it in?
I think he can cut it. I don't think he can bank it.
He can cut it in, can't he? Wow, what a great positional shot he's played there. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
And we're about to go to a shootout. We'll take a break. We'll take a break after this 10 ball and come back with a shootout for you. And we are back at the Alfa Las Vegas Open with a shootout between Darren Appleton and Carlo BIADO. 4 innings for this spot shot you're looking at the table. They will take 1 inning apiece. At the end of 4, whoever's ahead wins the match. If they are tied at the end of 4, the cue ball is backed up 1 diamond and is sudden death in the inning.
Yeah, I did say just before this shootout, you asked me who I fancied in a shootout, and I said Darren practices this a lot. I mean, I don't know whether Carlo does or not. You know, I'm just saying I've seen. I know Darren is he's a real connoisseur, a real student of the game, and he's determined. And he knows that this crops up quite a bit, about 33% of the time. We know in matches, right?
Okay.
So he's practiced it a lot, and he's found a way he likes to shoot it. He told me, and he's not going to change it.
Well, I'm gonna mention something I just read in the chat that really hit it nail right on the head, and he's missed the first one.
He's missed the first 10.
Wow! But there was a comment made in the chat, and it says, "When the player's genius is too much for the commentators." That is exactly what just took place on 2 different shots.
What a brilliant comment that
yeah.
is. Who said it? Do we know? Give him a shout.
Let me see if I can find it. Daniel Hines.
Daniel
Hines. Gave you a
Hines.
shout out.
You make
Because that's exactly what Carlo did on 2 shots in that last rack.
He makes lovely beans as well. Thank you very much.
Because that's exactly what that was from Carlo.
Yeah.
Oh, and Darren is missed.
Darren, what's he done?
Oh.
What's he done there? He came right across that one. First one, right in the centre of the pocket.
This.
He can't believe it.
And Carlo.
Well, when Ozzy Reynolds and Kareem from Predator came up with this, CSI and Predator got together, came up with this concept. I think they're on to a winner here. More and more popular, adding more events, 4 more women's events being added. In that goes.
2 innings, tied at 1.
Yeah, both missed 1, so we're level again.
Let's see if we go to the long ball here. In other words, after 4 innings, will they be tied and go to the longer sudden death shot?
Makes me shudder just thinking about it. Wow, right in the heart of the pocket there was that bang in the back. John just making sure it's not going to scratch in the side.
Yeah, now here you do want to wait till the ball stops rolling.
If you had one of these tables in your house, George, you see the lights on the legs there. Which colour would you choose? You can have green, white, blue, polka dots. What would you want?
Too fancy for me.
You don't want any lights?
I don't want any lights down there.
You're old school, right?
You know what my pool table gets used a lot by? It's my grandkids.
Ah, that's perfect.
They
would love the flashing lights.
They crawl right across the top of it, throwing balls in the hole. They have a great time on it.
Wow, he meant that one.
What a shot there.
He certainly meant that one.
That's shooting that shot with conviction.
So,
tied at 2 after 3 innings.
Now,
so basically we are in sudden death right here.
We are. If either of these players misses in the other, well, if Darren misses now, and of course Carlo's still got to make his.
If one player misses in this inning, it is over. And the match went 4-1, 4-1. Darren wins the first one, Carlo wins the second one.
Yeah, it's been a great battle. We envisaged it being that, didn't we?
Yes.
Right in the heart of the pocket once again. So Carlo must make this. If he misses it,
pressure is
match over.
Yeah, pressure is squarely on Carlo's shoulders right now. But if he makes it, they back the cue ball up to where it is now. Why do you put? Oh, I see.
Yeah, right, roughly where it is now.
Yeah,
right?
but they can't. He can move it off the rail, but yeah,
on that line,
he'll be back in the box.
So
1 diamond from the corner.
Coming round to just check that angle once more. This is a must-make shot for the Black Tiger. Perfect view. We'll know before he does if it's going in. And in it goes.
And back it goes. The cue ball goes back a rail.
Yeah, watch
Back
where,
a diamond, excuse me.
Watch where,
Jumping off the top.
watch where John
Wow.
Lehman places this cue ball now. He's going to behind that diamond now. Anywhere behind that diamond. There, in that box, anywhere in that box.
One diamond out, one diamond down.
Well, pressure here on Darren. Now, do you want to be first or second here, George? Do you want to be in Darren's position, or would you rather be in Carlo's position? Or it doesn't matter.
I think I'd rather go first.
Oh, stroked it in. Now then, I'm wondering, this is where the way Carlo's been playing this 10 ball, this now becomes more difficult when it's brought back. If you're used to playing that shot, it's tougher, right?
Especially from backing it up. To me, the way Darren played that ball with a level cue, didn't power it out, didn't, draw it out of there.
Yeah, I think this is more difficult now.
This is a more difficult shot. But then again, it has to do with your preference. How did you practice it?
Yeah.
Some people like to let their stroke out on shots like this.
Look, he's going low on the cue ball again. He's going for this. He's not going to hold back on this.
Shot it exactly
and it
the
goes.
same way.
Well, that's one of the hardest shots I've seen hit in a shootout, to be honest. 4-4. Look at the amount of fours on there, look, George. It's 4 fours.
He's got a full house plus a 4.
Yeah. Well, this man's been there. He's done it all, seen it all, and you invented this spot shot, Darren. It's all your fault. I bet he never thought this would come back to haunt him a few years later, George. Oh, what a shot. Somebody shouts out, nice shot in the audience, and it was a nice shot.
It is a nice shot. Now, I think the way Darren is shooting the shot right here, I think the percentages are in his favor.
Yeah, I mean, let's see if Carlo sticks with it. I think this is harder for the right hander this side, though. Just my thought.
He's shooting off the same spot. He shot the last one from there. He's keeping the same angle.
Someone's just climbed in the arena. Look, he wants to get here. He wants to get the front seat. Shot clock. Oh, he's missed it. It's over. We're off. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Thanks for watching, guys.